Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Rutoletta. Okay, sorry, I'm just... I don't know. I just went with the whole katakana style of saying it, I guess, in English. Anyways, in the last episode, we basically did... I'm trying to think what we did in the last episode. In the last episode, we started up the next chapter, I believe, where we're finding the gal person, the witch. There we go. Not the legitimate witch. It's just I replaced the W from the B that was originally there, so I'm calling her the witch. Because I'd rather call her that than the other word, because the other word is such a sad word to say to a lady. Even though I have expectations that my character is gonna be an asshole to this person to the largest degree, because the way that he calls that name towards her, because it's really like sad enough that we're calling these other individuals Four Eyes, Fatty, Monkey. It's like we shouldn't even be calling them these names. They already have a name given to them. Watanabe, whatever the other guy name is, and the other guy's name, I can't remember their two names already, but that's the problem. Is just I remember those lines, those names more than the stupid real names of the characters. And it's not the, I feel like it's not even like, I guess it is kind of partially their fault for writing the way it is, but still, it shouldn't be like that. It needs to remind us how to do these things properly, or remember their names properly. Sorry, I had to look at the time a little bit. Alright, anyways, let's get going. I think we need to talk to Tomoko about some stuff, I think. Talkative person. Yeah, talkative person. Tomoko, do you know anyone who's talkative and pretty?
いますよ。
Huh? Really? Honto? Dare?
おかみさんです。
Don't do her dirty like that, Tomoko. You shouldn't say that to your own boss. Haruka doesn't strike me as a talkative person, though.
お客さんの前でおしゃべりなんかしませんよ。でも、厨房とかではずーっと喋ってます。
Oh, Tomoko, so mean.
若い頃はそりゃあ美人だったらしいですよ。
Huh. Won't she get angry if you say it like that? Alright, let's ask about a Matsue-born actress and female celebrity. Maybe it might be that girl that we saw from the ship, because we saw a brochure advertisement about some actress, or some little girl who was an actress and was gonna go and like be someone one day or something like that. Maybe it might be that person, because the person on the brochure, it actually fits that description of like her being like popular, but she's not really popular per se in outside of like she wasn't considered much out inside Matsue, trying to go out of Matsue in terms of like the Japanese like industry, entertainment industry, maybe. But let's see. Let's ask. Oh, she's doing the clothing again. The whole, not clothing, the futon thing again. By the way, demo, I think, is what I'll probably say. Do you know any actress or other female celebrity around 30 years old for Matsue?
私、芸能人には詳しくないんです。
Probably because she doesn't watch TV, and TV here is not really that interesting, maybe. Oh, so ne. Let me know if you do think of someone.
それでは、失礼します。
Having finished with the futon, Tomoko leaves the room. I guess I'll go pay Fatty a visit. I'm sad because I hope that it doesn't... I'm hoping that Fatty does return to his shop like and goes back to normal instead of like treating himself poorly, because that kind of sad, because I have a feeling that Fatty's probably reverted himself and kind of is in hiding, and his fiance is gonna blame me for doing this stuff that we did in the last episode, or two episodes. Yeah, in the last episode, we literally hurt Fatty's feeling by bringing up his past and like trying to ask him like, hey, can you tell us what the truth is, and he walked away or ran away with the bag of potato chips. I'm in front of Patisserie Pire. The shop is closed and there's a notice out front. What happened? What else happened, you moron? You're the one who caused this. Why is it so easy to... How is it so bad for you to not know? There's a notice on the door. Today we will be temporarily closed to order a birthday cake, etc. Call 090XXX and ask for Fukui. Something happened. Was it yesterday's? Temporary closed? Did they run away? I'll try calling. I tried calling. Calling who? Oh. Fatty's... Oh, I see. Fatty's fiance, Yuka... See, I hate the fact that he still calls him Fatty. Just stop calling him Fatty. We already knew... We know his name, his real name, and yet we can't use that full name. What is this insulting set of lines? Fatty's fiance, Yuka, picked up the phone. When I asked what was going on, and she said she wanted to talk about it in person. She said she'd be waiting at the Dango shop and hung up. I think I remember shop being called as 10? Dango 10, I think. I'm wondering if there is a... Like, if you're saying shop, a Dango shop, would you say Dango 10 or Dango no 10? Because it belongs... But it doesn't make sense because the food doesn't belong to the shop. Or the food belongs to the shop, but it doesn't mean that it's an ownership of the shop. Like, it doesn't do the thing like a human would. But let me double check what shop is in terms of the Japanese translator, even though I wish I had a better translator because still need to find recommendations of it. Mise. But they call it Mise here, but there's multiple ways of calling it shop, honestly. No. Mise. Yeah, I can't really change it right now, but okay. Well, it says Misa is the word, but I don't know. I call it 10 because I remember seeing it as 10 at one point, but I might be wrong. Alright. The Monet Dango shop, huh? The Monet Dango shop, huh? She also told me how to get there, so I guess I'll go. I bet she's gonna yell at me or slap me in the face for causing her soon-to-be husband to like go nuts and stuff like that, because I feel like that's what's happening, is that we basically broke loose the beast inside of him that he's been trying to hold down for so long, and he's now can't get over himself over the madness of what he's just experienced just now. I've come to the Monet Dango shop where we're supposed to meet. It looks like a Japanese style cafe, and their mochi dumplings and matcha the redundancy. The matcha looks pretty tasty. I will never say matcha tea anymore because it's really annoying, because matcha is already green tea in itself. And green tea is green tea. Like, leave it at that. I stepped into the store. Or the shop. The quiet shop interior is enveloped in the grassy fragrance of matcha. Yuka is already seated, so I sat down opposite of her and ordered a matcha. Seems like the shop was closed. Is something wrong?
あなた、何者なんですか?
I like how she just asked like who I am now when she should have asked earlier, but I guess I just came to look for an old friend.
本当にそれだけですか?
Did something happen to Fatty? You know what's funny, actually? I'm laughing because I already remember. I just remember this. I was looking through the review of like of this game in on one of the other websites I use for like backtracking or tracking my games and stuff. And one of the reviews was that somebody abandoned the game because this chapter, or the past chapter with the fatty thing, really broke the camel's back with the idea that how rude our character is. It's like it's so oblivious. It's so sad that we're playing an evil character in a weird, dumb way. I just wish we weren't playing an evil character. I'm wondering where the payoff is going to come when it comes to the ending of this game. Like, to the multiple ending, actually. To the multiple endings of this game. Because I want my character to die in a weird way. Like, in a weird way, I want my character to die or just burn in a hell of fire. Because this guy is so rude and mean to everyone. And not even thinking straight about this. Let's see.
昨日の夜、
具合が悪くなって救急車で運ばれたんです。
So he literally got himself so sick. What? He might have eaten too much of something, and then he might have like overdid it himself. How is he doing now?
疲れかストレスじゃないかと言われました。
Oh, yeah, because his physique is not meant to keep up with fatigue and stress. Like, considering how he probably exercises and everything, it probably came down to that. That's a relief.
昨日ジュンさんと何を話していたんですか？
I was asking him about my friend.
どういうことですか？
Well...
私気づいてます。ジュンさん何か隠し事があるんですよね。
Wow, okay. But he did take the lamp with him, so I have a feeling that something might have happened as well when he took his lamp. What did he say?
教えてくれません。
Oh. Then it's probably nothing.
あなた、大場高校のクラスメイトなんですか？
Hell no. No. Yet. Not me.
え、違うの？
Wait, you're not? Is it something about one of Fatty's classmates?
私に隠れてこそこそ連絡を取り合っていて、何か様子がおかしいんです。
Honestly, I guess it makes sense that the person who translated this did not care for the name, the person's name at all. I actually noticed that. I think that the reaction that the character has does not seem to reflect us saying fatty in the sentence. So I'm assuming that he actually uses his full name, but the translator felt lazy to remember that name or use that name that we used earlier to replace fatty with the real actual name of the person. Because I feel like our character never says fatty in the sentences. And because if you actually say these kind of lines to somebody, like even if you call a woman a female dog, guess what? The reaction is they're not going to like it. They're going to walk away and not talk to you ever again or slap you in the face and leave. And in this case, she doesn't feel like she's reacting to the word of me saying fatty or my character's words of saying fatty. That it comes to my mind that we actually know his name and we say his name properly. But the translator translated it in a way that says fatty instead of the real name. And I'm a little bit concerned that the writing here is a little bit inaccurate, and I'm scared that I'm missing out on the idea of like what they really do say sometimes, if that is the case. Fatty's secret most likely has to do with his high school days.
やっぱりそうなんですね。
I really need to recognize their names again. I really do. She might know about Aya. Something about Aya. Let me see something first. Oh, this is the ornament we picked up. Mori. Okay, so I'm gonna try to call him a Mori. Mori. I gotta remember that name because I'm starting to dislike the fact that we're saying fatty a lot and we're not recognizing him as a human being or as a person or character that makes more sense about the thing. Before I ask a question, I should show them something. Oh, okay. Inventory photo? Maybe? Do you know this woman? I show her the photo of Aya.
見覚えありません。ジュンさんとはどういう関係なんですか？
Oof, that means the husband. Amori never just like told her about it. She was one of his high school classmates, I think.
それだけですか？
I mean, the way she looks is kind of sounding like she's a little bit jealous. I used to be pen pals with her, that's why I came to find her, but Amori and everyone else I've been able to pin down has said they don't know her.
そんな SF みたいなことがあるんですか？
Oh my god. Yeah, that's why this has been so hard. Keiki. Say, why doesn't that shop have any berry flavored cakes?
ジュンさんがベリーの赤い色がダメなんです。赤くてドロドロしたものを見たら気分が悪くなるって言ってました。
Oh? Wait. So did Jun experience some kind of like... He might have experienced someone's death. And that's why he can't get rid of the sight of it in his brain anymore. And so if anything that looks familiar to him like that, makes him nauseous. And I think that's why when we pushed him too hard in the last episode, in the last episode, he probably had that trigger of that memory, and now he's not able to get away from it. So that means he's probably out of the equation for so long. Could it be hemophobia, which is basically the fear of blood?
それ何ですか?
It's the fear of blood. The sight of blood makes you feel faint. Which he might have seen. He might have saw blood when the wife or when the fiance went to find him, but she didn't know that because he might have seen something
前に一
else
緒
somewhere.
に医療ドラマを見ていた時、彼、手術のシーンで倒れたんです。
Exactly my point. He's already fear of blood. Maybe even just guts. Like he's just not up with like internals showing anything. Do you have that sort of phobia to begin with?
子供の頃は何ともなかったと言ってました。大人になってからのようです。
Oh. Has he had some kind of trauma?
私、彼を苦しみから解放してあげたいんです。
I feel like that was a disconnect because he said, what kind of like we were asking what kind of trauma he experienced while going to the adulthood, and Yuka just says, "I just want to save him." And it's just like, wait, what? We're asking you a question, and your answer is literally just to show your goal. What? This trauma is something where he can't handle the sight of blood, right? He might have witnessed a crime.
それは。
本当ですか? Or are you okay, I guess?
私、ジュンさんを信じています。
Not gonna run from the truth, huh? In that case, I'll let you know straight away if I find out anything about him. In exchange,
何ですか?
there's something I want you to tell me. I do want to ask about the stained glass. I didn't get a chance to say it. Say, did Fetty really get rid of that stained glass lamp?
もちろんです。店にはもうありません。
Well, is it at your home at least? Did you watch him get rid of it?
そういうわけではありませんけど、ジュンさんはやると言ったことは必ずやる人です。
I doubt it. I have a hard doubt button ready to press. She sure trusts him. I'm a little jealous. Yeah, she has a lot of faith in him, actually. Classmate. Could you tell me about his classmates?
あまり力になれないかもしれません。ジュンさん、昔のことを話したがらないんです。
Not surprised. Move my camera a little bit. There we go. I'm pretty sure he has classmates called Witch, Skinny, Shorty, and Bestie. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, we haven't heard Skinny and Shorty for so long. Like we haven't heard those two nicknames in a while. So we'll probably have to figure that out. I'm thinking Skinny is the bartender. That's my assumption. Female dog, which is probably somebody we haven't seen yet. And Bestie, I believe, is between the artist exhibitor person that we met like in the last episode, I believe, or the newscaster. It's one of those two, I think. And then Shorty, I don't know. Shorty is kind of a hidden one right now, I think. Have you heard of them?
ありません。
Obviously. Why would she know those guys? She didn't go to the same school, probably. Hi. Do you know the classmate of his that was aiming to become an actress? Apparently she was beautiful and generally stood out.
いいえ、聞いたことありません。でも、クラスメイトの娘が子役の佐々木ありさだと言ってました。
Wait, give me a second. Back it up. Wait, wasn't the person saying that one of the classmates was a shut-in wife? Like she's now like just a stay-at-home wife at this point? So why would the female dog or the witch person, if the person says that person was a shut-in now, be said to be an actress of some sort, I wonder. It just makes me kind of weirded out. Alright, so Arisa Sasaki. Okay. Mother of the child actress. The kid in the Shijimi clam commercials. I recently found out how to write the Jimmy, I think? Shijimi. I think I remember seeing the kanji recently with the Shijimi. I think it's like island clam commercials. Like Shijimi is island in English. Anyways.
将来の大スターらしいですよ。
One day? You mean like she's not a star right now? She might have passed on her dreams to her Oh, that's what they meant about the stay-at-home wife. So the witch is the stay-at-home wife who used to want to be an actress but failed to do so. So she's trying to push her dreams onto her daughter. That's really interesting.
山陰中央新報社のパンフにアリサちゃんとお母さんの記事が載っていたわ。
Okay, I'll check out the newspaper, I guess. Do you have it with you?
持ってませんけど、山陰中央新報社に行ったら置いてありますよ。
We have to go to that company, I guess. Or maybe find some place that might sell it. In that case, I'll check it out. Also, does Mori believe in UFOs?
そういうの好きみたいですよ。海外の SF ドラマをよく見ているし、UFO 研究所にも連れて行かれました。
UFO research lab? Weird. Could you tell me how to get to the research lab?
はい、いいですよ。
Arigato. Yuka tells me the location of the UFO research lab, and we part ways. Alrighty. Well, that was a lot of information in one go right there. Oh, I didn't get to... Okay, you can now go to Izumo. You can go between Izumo and Matsue by pressing the page switch keys or the image switch button. Okay, I want to go back here because I didn't get to check around the area as much. I want to check the area out. What is this? Is this an employee entrance? They'll get angry if I go in without permission. I can enter through the shop here. It's a stylish stand-style sign. It's a sign for the Monet Dango shop. Sorry, I thought I read it as Monet. I don't know why. It's Monet. Excuse me. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, it's the entrance thing. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, let's go move inside of it, I guess? Yeah, I want to see what's inside, or check inside here. I'm guessing that's the employees. Is this a restaurant beyond this door? Are these gifts? I don't need to buy any yet. What is this? Lots of delicious looking Japanese sweets are lined up. I've actually not eaten a Japanese sweet before much. I realized thinking about it. Actually, no, I have actually eaten a Japanese snack. Japanese sweets is what I said, right? Sweets, yeah. I've eaten at least like a box that had Japanese sweets in it, though I think I was a little bit picky, so I only had like a certain foods that I like. I don't know what it's called. I remember it was really interesting, and I liked the taste of it due to the flavor that they had. Like they had like a matcha sweet, and they had like a, I think it was like a chestnut walnut kind of sweets. It was a really interesting taste. And then there was one with like, so like it's so long ago that I've eaten it, and I don't remember what the flavors were, but I remember I liked the flavor profiles that they had in those things. Is it decorated with a cute mascot? I think that's all. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, let's move out. Autobots, move out. Alright, so Izumo is where we would go for the research lab, I think. But I'm gonna have to look for the company, I guess. Is it this one? Or do we need to actually go to Izumo to... Wow, okay, well we can't even go to like the thing we need to go to, right? This one? This is not the newspaper company, is it? Reception desk. Is there no one here? Yeah, there's no one to ask. Okay, well I guess not. Yeah, it seems like this is not the place for the newspaper, which is kind of weird to me, even though she should have given me that chance to like look for it already. Wait, we can go to the bar? Okay, we can't go in it, but we can go outside of it. I'm kind of curious because there was an achievement where we need to see or find the cat character, but I don't remember. I don't know how we were gonna find the cat character. I wonder. Yeah, I haven't seen the cat character anywhere to begin with. It's kind of weird to me because you can find him 10 times, like 10 plus times. But it bothers me that I'm just looking at all these places and there's like no cat character in sight. This is making it weirder for me. I can't even. I have to click on the graphics here. Okay. UFO. Here we go. In a broken down multi-tenant building hangs a sign with the words UFO Research Laboratory. Ah, what a delightful building. Hope I don't get stabbed. Really? The first thought of walking into an abandoned building is getting stabbed? A delightful building? I knocked on the door and a moment later the door opens, just enough for some weird guy to poke his head out. He looks kind of professional. I'm here to ask you about the UFOs. It? What are you saying? Okay, so what exactly is it? Yeah, no. Oh, come on. What the hell is he talking about? Oh, I can't even move away from here. Well, let me check stuff first. What's back there? This is a drinking fountain. Oh, I didn't even know that. It didn't look like a drinking fountain for a second. There's an anonymous door here. That doesn't look like a drinking fountain at first, I guess. Okay, so I got nothing. Alright, let's go and ask. Seems like he won't listen. In big, bold words. Oh, it's the agate, isn't it? Do you perhaps mean this? I showed him the rabbit with the agate base. I forget who told us about the agate base thing. But anyways, yeah, okay. The weirdo finally opens the door. Wow, dude. And there's... Wait, what? There's two individuals? Who is this lady? She looks unfamiliar to me, I guess. The room is like a cozy little office. The weirdo is there with an assistant like young woman. Morita? Wait, isn't this the character? The character we need to know? The mom of the actress? I'm Takayuki. Takayuki desu. I wonder what they're actually doing here. This lady is actually the, what's it called? The mom of that actress, the child actress, right? Because the Yuka Amori's fiance mentioned the last name, and I remember the last name, and it was Sayuka. And I remember that because it was one of the names that was part of it, I guess, when I saw it, which is not long ago. So, I guess I'll ask the activity, I guess. I know we're closing in on the end of the episode here, so I'm thinking maybe we can save this for the next episode to start up as. Because we did get a lot of information from Yuka anyways, and that's a pretty good starting point for us. So, anyways, I'll end it here for now. But thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode. Hope to see you guys in the next episode or in a video of mine, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, and night, or whenever you're watching this. Next episode, let's go ahead and talk with these individuals to see what they're researching, really. And then see what we can get out of it. But at the same time, I'm wondering if we'll talk to this lady more, the assistant more, to see if we can get more information about her and her being a witch of the characters that we were looking for. Unless this is not her, and I'm just mistaken because the name sounds familiar with it, then whatever. But otherwise, yeah, let's continue with the story as we look for the female dog / witch character that we're looking for. Anyways, other than that, that's it for this episode. So, Roz, out.